أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
لا إله
إن الحمد لله ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In this planet, whatever we see, the creation come from this planet. The concept created them, but nothing came outside this planet. Everything come within the planet. This whole new medicines come from the earth. Maybe 1,000 years ago, some person saw that a big tree branch is flowing in the water, so that concept brought him to make a boat. So the concept comes from the planet, and human creativity works together and makes the things as per that concept. I will leave this subject for a minute here, and my major informational discussion is Surah Al-Fil. These small surah which we read every single day in our prayers, sometimes we read for kids, has a big story behind it. But in day-to-day work, busy, different things, we forget the big background of the surah. Everything in Qur'an, every single ayat has a background which associated with that story, which associated with that ayah. There is no single line in Qur'an which does not have any background. That is the only book on the planet which has a story behind the story. Story means a real factual event that happened. So I'm going to share with you Surah Al-Fil, which you every day read, and you know everything about this, but it is just a reminding, it is scratching our memory. There was a king in Yemen who was torturing the Christians of Najran, and was very harsh with them, and he wanted that Christian fellow become Yahudi and follow his laws. After the terrible fight between him and Christians. Few Christians run away to Caesar and request that this is happening with us and we need your help. So Caesar wrote a letter to Najashi, who was the king of Yemen, that help these guys, these poor people who need your help. Najashi made an army of 70,000 soldiers, and he made Arba the in charge of this army. And Arba had an assistant, his name was Abraha. So these guys went and fight and destroys the Luwas army, and then they control the Yemen. This guy Abraha was very, very diplomatic person, clever and sharp, and very aggressive. So after a week or so, he killed Arba and controlled Yemen. But he knows that if I will control this Yemen, then Najashi will come after me. So he immediately sent messages to him that I am your naib, I am your person, I am your representative in this part of Yemen. So Najashi let him go and he controlled Yemen. Soon after that, he built a huge, humongous church, Kalisa. He built the very big church, and his goal was this, that he will bring all activity from Mecca to this church. Nothing is in Mecca, but people still go there. There is no greenery, there is no decoration, but people are going and they are involved and they will love that place. Even though there was no, religious Hajj, but there was a symbolical Hajj every year and people were going. It was a trade center, it was a social center, it was a gathering place, and it was an attractive place for the all area of people, and they come yearly and they come every day. So that thing in his mind came that I will bring all that attraction to my church. That was his goal. When he announced this goal, a young Quraish man went in the middle of the night and he did poo. That was his response for his dream. Abraha became upset and immediately he ordered to go toward Mecca and destroy for all. He doesn't want to wait. He took his army, and in his army was maybe 9 or maybe 13 elephants. Maybe at the time this elephant was a very, very big deal, and yes, indeed they were, because that's the reason he become very popular and very strong person, that he has an enemy, he has a elephant with him, and he he has the power to destroy the Kaaba. That's what he thought because of this level of army he had. And when he went through Mecca, whatever the valley comes on his way, he destroyed it. He was sending the message that I am coming and I will take care about the activities, the grandeur of Mecca forever. So many valleys come in his way, he destroyed them. He was going over there. When he went close to Mecca, so he wants to harass, he wants to give the message. So he took animals, sent his soldiers to bring the animals from Mecca. So they stole animals, he went close to Mecca, and then he sent his soldier to bring people who are the head of the community, who are in charge of this community. I want to talk to them. So the person who came from Mecca to talk to Abraha, that person's name is Abdul. And this person is the grandfather of Sayyidina Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He has very noble personality, very impressive. So when Abraha saw him, that personality, he stood from his position, from his seat, and came and sat next to him. Abdul Muttalib came with this intention that he will ask for his 200 camels, which Abraham took. So he said, listen to this, you have my 200 camel. Your soldier brought, give it to me. I am here to take that one. Abraham got shocked. He's surprised. He said, you are not worried about the Kaaba I'm going to destroy? I'm coming to destroy your worship place, and you do not worried about that, and you're just talking about your camel? So Abdul said it is a very historical statement and very confident. In this statement you will find the level of confidence. He said, this camel belongs to me. This camel belongs to me. That's the reason I'm asking this camel. Kaaba belongs to Allah. It's not my place. If Allah wanna save it from you, Allah will save it. So Ibrahim got shocked with his answer, but he gave he ordered to the soldier, give this camel back to Abdul Muttalib. He took that 200 camels and flew to the mountain. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa Abraha planned to attack Mecca. So he got ready and he moved, but his big force, elephant, refused to move forward. So elephant was going right inside. Elephant was going left inside. Elephant can move on the back side. But elephant was not able to move toward the front. It stopped, it refused. He beat them. He tortured them. But elephant stopped. Which means the human body and all animals, Allah gave us the power to move, so we move our hand. If Allah one day say, okay, that hand will not move, that hand will not move. So the elephant was not moving because all commands come from Allah for movement of our human body or animal body or anything. This is just a permission that we can do certain things. If we do not have that permission, we will not do. You remember that a person wanna kill Sayyidina Muhammad Mustafa, he was not able to move his hand because everything, every power is Allah's hand. If Allah gives permission to move the things, things will move. If Allah will stop, things will stop. So this elephant didn't move. His whole army was destroyed by the miracle of Allah by creating a unique kind of weapon, a unique kind of birds. The small birds, they came, the sky become black, and the birds come and they had a weapon. They had a stone. They throw the stone. A small stone goes from the front of the body and come out from the back of the body and burn that whole area. This incident happened and people were witnessing. It didn't happen before in the mankind history. This shows Allah's greatness and that He is the only dominion of the whole universe. And this incident happened 50 years, almost 50 years before the birth of Sayyidina Muhammad Mustafa. And very important thing about this incident is that during the Hajj, we have to fast, move from the valley of Meccan, because this valley of Meccan might be the same place where these things happen. So every year when Haji goes to perform the Hajj, they have to go fast from this place is close Mana and Mahsar and Zulfa. So when they go in that area, valley of Mahsar, they have to run fast. They cannot stay over there. This is the special remembrance of this incident. Still we know this incident happened. May Allah help all brothers, all Muslims all over the world, especially our brothers and sisters in Morocco, and especially our brothers and sisters from Libya, because whatever we can help, we should help And if there are some organizations, you can organize our effort to increase their effort. But this is a time we should help. We should not forget people from Morocco and people from Libya. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim alayhi. Allahumma ihdina fi man hidayt. Allahumma ihdina fi man hidayt. Allahumma ihdina fi man hidayt. Allahumma ihdina sirat al-mustaqim.
Ameen.
Allahumma ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. Allahumma ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. Ya salat al-jami'ah.
قامت الصلاة قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الله